introduce ourselves just because we've gotten so many new followers and subscribers, so it's only right. So I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mecca.
And we are rising second years in medical school. So there's a little bit about it. If you didn't know,
Just a little bit.
So, if you're new, you may not know what I'm about to say, but if you're old, you know you should have already done this. You know, why click on our video and not do this? But have you looked in the mirror today and told yourself that you are beautiful, that you are worthy, that you can do this, that you are so capable? If not, stop this video, go do that, and then come back and we can get started.
So, in this video, we have very highly requested. We'll be doing our interview tips for the medical school. So, we're going to be giving you guys 10 tips. And then we're going to kind of give you, a little bit of our experience. And then in the next video, we'll do more of a mock interview, common interview questions for y'all. So
we got a lot of stuff planned for y'all.
The series is real jam-packed.
We're enjoying it. We had the little lookbook last time.
We got visuals,
Get ready with me to start it off. So, we switching things up a little bit.
Yes. So we had a few questions about general interview stuff. So I guess we can tackle that first.
Yeah.
So someone asked about piercings.
Yeah.
So you have.
Yeah, I have the most piercings out of both of
us. The both of us. I have just these two.
So I have a nose ring. I did take my nose ring piercing out. I asked a few people and they're like, just to be on the safe side, just put a spacer in. Since I have a ring, but if you have a stud that's small, I feel like that would be acceptable. But if you don't want to risk it, then you can just put a spacer in. But honestly, unless you have a really conservative person interviewing, which I haven't had that in my experience, but you never know. So I guess just take it out to be on the safe side and then put a spacer in.
Don't allow them to make a judgment off of you unnecessarily. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't want them to make stereotypes just because you have a lip piercing, or you want them
to be a very bomb doctor in the future, but they might not give you a chance.
And you can put them in right after the interview,
right?
Because there's so many people who have piercings and tattoos and stuff who are in the medical field, so it's okay. But for the interview, just to be on the safe side, try to only keep the bare minimum accessories and piercings.
Another person asked about body language. That's something that we'll hop into and when we're getting really into this video. But make sure that when you're walking in, that you're confident.
Yeah.
You have to show them that yes, I want to be a student at your school, but I'm also here to interview you. These are things that you have to kind of just walk in when you're confident. You don't walk in just
hunchback, talking with your head down. No, be confident.
You need to project yourself. You don't want them to be asking what'd you say? Huh? Speak up.
Speak up. Enunciate. Because I talk fast.
I
know I talk fast. And half the time people don't even understand what I'm saying. So when I'm in interviews, I have to make sure I'm taking my time. I'm enunciating. I'm saying the proper words.
So we'll just dive into the 10 tips that we have for you guys.
I love doing that.
So number 1 is very cliche, but be yourself.
Be yourself.
Okay. And if you can't be yourself and you feel like you too much, just fake it till you make it, okay? Because.
But they'll remember you if you have a really
true.
Extroverted personality and you're really don't do too much. But
don't do too much.
But if that's just your personality, then they can love you and they'll remember you.
They will remember you.
They'll
interview a lot of people.
Yeah, they'll remember that. Be like, oh yeah, this person was so enthusiastic. They stood out. They were so happy, and then they'll remember that. So be yourself.
Be yourself. Be authentic. So number 2, be honest. If y'all lying in y'all interviews, it will catch up to you. You're going to forget that little white lie you told in the beginning of the interview, and they're going to catch you at the end.
They're going to ask you about it at the end, and you're going to be like,
because you're going to be nervous. You're going to start sweating your palms, start getting a little moist and clammy.
So you won't have to deal with any of that. Just be honest from the get-go.
About grades, about a lot of stuff.
Experiences, everything.
That's
be
true.
honest.
Be honest.
Don't lie, because they can pick up on it. They're doctors. Okay? They can pick up on it.
And a lot of y'all are bad liars, too, so just be honest.
You think you're good, but you're not.
Just be honest. So number 3, be enthusiastic. So this goes into when we were talking about being confident and walking in with energy. be enthusiastic. Like, sometimes we have interviews in the morning time, you tired.
Interview day is literally a day.
It is
like,
so draining.
It's tiring. And some people, I was fortunate that all of my interviews were in the morning, but there's also afternoon interviews, and
after
so
lunch.
That's after lunch. Like, you tired and sleepy after
it was fajitas, so we was real tired.
Yeah, you full, like you don't want to do anything, but you have your interviews. So
you still gotta be on top of it.
So make sure you're energized. Don't go in there all sluggish and uninterested, because you're there to like sell yourself. So you need to be as positive and enthusiastic as possible.
Yes.
Be energized, guys. Spirit fingers.
So number 4, research the school that you're going to.
That's so important.
Yes, because when they ask you if you have any questions, there's not time for you to be like, no, I don't have any questions. No.
You need to have at least
2 to 3.
2 to 3. Yeah, I would say 2 to 3. Yeah, my biggest questions were, I asked the person I was interviewing with one thing they would change about the school and one thing that they loved about the school, because that could give me like a really good perspective about like things that could be changed, and things that need some work. So yeah, those 2 questions are really good questions to ask, because you kind of and they're like, ooh, that's a good question.
They always because they don't really, because for the most part, some of them will be like, honestly, they'll do like generic answers like, I mean, parking sucks.
Yeah, they really have to think about it. Like, it puts them on their toes. So definitely those 2 questions are good questions to ask, and then anything else like you said that you're interested in, whether it's research, community, if they have like an MPH program, MBA, PhD program, like anything that you're interested in.
So number 5, know your strengths and weaknesses. You will be asked.
That's the one question that I was consistently asked across the board. So don't have it be like too cliche. Yeah.
Because with weaknesses, the goal with your weaknesses is to always twist it back into like a way that you can fix it. Don't just be like, well, I suck in groups, and then that's your answer.
That's it.
No.
You need to talk about how you're working on
that problem. When they ask about your strengths, be humble, but also if that is your strength, be confident and let them know about that. I feel like a lot of times we forget that this is a time for us to shine. Okay? Don't be cocky about it. That's the thing. Don't be cocky, but you need to show them that I am capable and I'm worthy to be in medical school. So
yeah, you don't want to be arrogant.
You don't want to be arrogant, because it shows. Know your application, so your personal statement, what you did, volunteering, leadership-wise, because they're going to ask you about that. It's all fair game.
And you wrote it. You filled it in. You should know what it says.
So review it. I don't know if some of y'all applied like back in May and you got an interview in November. Like, review your application. Some interviewers don't look at your application at all. They go in blind.
Yeah. And they can talk to you. It's like a conversation. Those are the best ones, honestly. Because you can talk about anything. You might not even talk about anything school-related, that school-related, or medical-related. Like, you can talk about your last trip somewhere, their last trip somewhere. Like, true. Yeah, so those are literally the best ones. But definitely know your application.
So, number 7, know that your personal statement questions, like, everything's fair game. Yeah. If there's something in there that you don't want to talk about, like, I don't even know how you would be able to dodge that.
Because you put it in there. So everything that you put in your application is open for discussion. So that's why we kind of mentioned that's why we mentioned in our personal statement video, like, don't put anything in there that's going to make you tear up, that you can't talk about, that you're uncomfortable talking about in person, because they can ask about your personal statement and ask you about certain experiences that you wrote about in your statement.
So 8 would be practice.
Practice makes perfect.
I went to my career office, not even my health professions office. I went to my career counseling office, whatever, and they had people do mock interviews, and I killed it. But then I went into my other ones and I was pretty nervous. Like, my real ones, I was real nervous. But it gives you a little bit of confidence to figure out like what you need to work on and all that stuff.
Yeah, so definitely take advantage of that. We also had like health symposiums and stuff at my school where they like set up mock interviews. You can do them in like front of a panel of people who are like specialized in that area, so they can help you. But yeah, your school should definitely have some kind of resource that you can use, whether it's in the health profession center or a career center. Like, there's somebody that has a mock interview and they can help you. Or you can like have a fake mock interview with somebody who you know who's in med school. Like, you can make your own. And we didn't really mention this in body language, but eye contact is so important.
Yes.
Like, literally, it's so important.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at eye contact. Like, I can stare you down, but you don't want to stare people down. You don't want to stare people down, but you want to be like actively listening and paying attention to them. So looking at them when they're talking to you, like actively engaging with them. Eye contact is so important. You don't want to be looking down, talking, answering questions.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Because that speaks to confidence. So
yeah, so definitely look at them in the eye. Because they will look at you in the eye. So.
And that goes with being honest. Like, if you're being honest, it'll be easy for you to make eye contact. If you're lying, you looking,
twiddling your thumbs, looking around,
like looking at everywhere but the interviewer. So that's high key eye contact and a firm handshake. We forgot about that too. Make sure your handshake is not like real hella tight. Like, even for us women out there, we can have firm handshakes. Don't do like this.
I hate What's
this.
that?
I hate this so much.
That's not a handshake, y'all.
I need a firm.
And then one, like, just one, not this one.
Bro, that's my pet peeve. This thing right here, that's like not my fish. Like, and wipe your hand on your pantsuit.
If you sweat a lot. If you're nervous and you swing your hands, like, that's not cute.
That's not cute.
You know, wipe your hands.
So yeah, that's our thing. So talk to current med students. Number 9, talk to current med students.
Yes, that's so important. I was hunting them down at every interview, and they'll be there too at your interview.
Yeah,
they have panels, and like they tell you like you can feel free to like talk to people if you know people who goes to that school. Talk to them, like really talk to the current med students because they can tell you like the real.
So number 10, which is really really important, thank you emails and letters
to all of your interviewers. And you'll be able to, if you don't get their emails during the interview, during the actual interview, then there's people who can do that for you. Because we have people contact us like, if you wanted to send an email, you didn't get the email, just let us know. The people who are in charge of like putting the interview day together, they can get you that information. Yeah. Some people send personal notes to their homes. I don't know about that.
Do they have access to that?
You can get their information or like get like their mailbox or something. You can get that, but I don't know, just to be like on the safe side and real easy, just
get whatever, get an email.
Or you can,
maybe the school mailbox, if they have like a mailbox at the school.
If you want to do something that's like more personalized and handwritten. Yeah. But honestly, emails are fine.
Yeah. So that wraps up this video. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say I just thought about. Second looks. Did you go on a second look?
Yes, for the school that I attend now, I did do.
They offer that, and that's a good opportunity for them to see like how the school is when it's not
outside
high pressure.
Of interview day.
Yeah,
because for interview day, they don't always put up like a front, but they're more enthusiastic and like because they really want to impress the interviewers that are there, so they do more and like they're more of like overachievers. But when you go on a normal day, you can see how it is on a normal day-to-day basis. And the thing about like our school, I was happy when I went back on that second look, nothing had changed. Like it was like it was literally the same. Everybody was just as nice, just as friendly, like the vibes were the same. So that's what I appreciated.
That wraps up our med school interview tips video. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah, hopefully it's useful.
Stay tuned for our next video on common interview questions. So we'll be giving you guys more of like a mock interview type of feel. So
and if there's anything else you guys want to see in this interview series, comment down below. Comment on our Instagram, Twitter. Mention us, DM us. You know where we are.
It's in the info box. If you don't.
Everything's in the info box. We're very accessible. You can email us anything. So
so welcome to our new subscribers and welcome back to our old ones.
Welcome to the family, y'all.
We're virtual mentors. Also, the 1K giveaway, that was like our final giveaway for the summer. Yeah. We even, really big school's about to start up real soon. So
we kind of need to buckle down. Get ready, get our mindset back ready. So so this will actually we went out with a bang though. Yeah. So but we might have a little something else
here and there
later, in the year, here and there.
We'll pop back up with stuff. We got y'all always.
So
we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.